Good morning. This is Dr. Mark Cooper again, and today I want to talk to you about how to build your immune system, especially in this cold and virus season. So this video is getting out a little bit late. I probably should have done it earlier to help you with kind of building your system up so that you may not be affected so much by the flu or cold or viruses. But there are some strategies that you might want to consider utilizing. The first one is a couple of vitamins that seem to boost the immune system and help with overall immunity. The first one is vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 has now become popular. We're taking blood tests and we're finding that a large number of people have a vitamin D3 deficiency, and that makes them more susceptible to all sorts of illnesses, especially the colds and viruses. So it's probably a good idea to talk with your family physician about having that checked if you're getting sick a lot, and boost it up with some supplements. You can get vitamin D3 over the counter. It's pretty inexpensive, but sometimes if it's very low, a physician might want to give you vitamin D2, like 50,000 units once a week to get it back up fast. But generally speaking, it's a little bit more efficient to just be able to purchase this on your own and get it at a vitamin shop or Walgreens or some health food store. Most of the time, though, your blood work in the normal range is between 30 and 90. But in my experience working with chronic pain patients who seem to have a susceptibility to illness, because I think it's because their chronic pain lowers their immunity, I think it's best if they get that blood work above 50. It might take more than you think to get there. And then during the winter time, not being in the sunlight as much, most people's vitamin D3 level drops. So a lot of times for the winter months, you want to increase your vitamin D. I typically take about 5,000 myself during the winter months and then drop it back to about 2,000. And that's usually a pretty good range to use, or a good idea. But I've had some patients that required almost 15,000 to get that blood work up to where the optimal range is. So that's all depends upon you and how your body responds to it. But that's the first one. The second one is vitamin C. Deficiency of vitamin C in the first place was what was causing rickets, which was caused bone problems and bone density. So, but we've all known that vitamin C has been very beneficial to help with the immunity, and it's been used in a lot of different health strategies for a lot of different health issues. But what I'm going to suggest is take a vitamin C that's got the bioflavonoids in it, because that seems to be working the best. Or either you can go to what's called a liposomal vitamin C, which has, in that version of it, you're able to take a lot more without getting GI distress. So if you want to be on a very high dose of it, liposomal vitamin C is probably beneficial. If you just want to take 1,000 milligrams twice a day, then the vitamin C with bioflavonoids would probably be a good idea. And again, you can buy those at any health food store. Now, there are 3 herbs also in herbal medicine that seem to boost the immunity too, that I want to talk a little about. There's probably more than this, but these are the 3 that I typically use. The first one is ashwagandha, and that's an Ayurvedic herb, but it actually works helps with stress and build the immune system. And you would take 1 capsule twice a day on that as a beginning step. The second one is olive leaf extract, and olive leaf extract again boosts the immune system, and that's a really good one to help your body fight colds and viruses. And the third one is called holy basil. Now, during the winter months, probably starting November, maybe through March, I would be taking ashwagandha, olive leaf extract, and holy basil once in the morning and once in the evening. I sort of like taking the herbs on an empty stomach, or when there's not a lot of food there, and I like the vitamins taken with foods. But you can see what works best for your system. And again, talk to your healthcare provider about thinking about adding these strategies and ideas. Anyway, again, the other thing that's important to do is the traditional things we all know, and that is increase your water intake, especially if you're going to take these vitamins. Avoid high sugary foods and sodas, and also make sure you get a little extra rest and sunlight when it's warm enough to do that. And I hope this is beneficial to you and you found it interesting. And again, God bless you, and remember to make food your medicine. And I'll see you again at a later date. Thank you.